So, for my normal subscribers, you guys have probably know I've been kind of lazy on updating recently, especially previous to this little break I was uploading quite a bit, and I want to get back into that stage. So I'm just going to jump right into it. I've done quite a few things to my bike since you guys have last seen it, and so I'm kind of just going to go over an overview of what I've done to my 2016 Husqvarna FE501S. Right there, baby. 4 Enduro FE501S. It's been an awesome bike so far, but this isn't a review. This is just going over what I've done to the bike. And so let's get started. We'll start at the front, right? First thing you guys are going to notice is tire. I'm going to go for more of a kind of like, I'd say this is like probably like a 70% dirt, 30% street, maybe something like that. I enjoy riding this bike on the road a lot, especially up in the mountains when I'm going camping and stuff like that. The problem I'm having is when I have big knobby tires on it, you really tear the fucking knobbies up when you're riding hard on the street, like really fucking bad. And so I wanted something that I could, I could fuck around a lot on the street and on the twisties, but not destroy the tire, in a day or so. So the rear tire so far is holding up really good. I have like 400 miles on this, and I've been extremely hard on this on the street with no issues so far. And so basically this is just the front tire to match it that I finally got. So we will see. I've ridden it around on the street a couple times. Next week should be a good test for it, because I'm going to go right in the twisties with a supermoto group. All of them are on street tires, but I think I can stick with them. All right, so that's the tire. I haven't done anything to the brakes, suspension, all that stock. I did put a heavier duty tube in it. That's just what I like to do. You have Malcolm Smith Racing handguards right here. They've worked out really well so far. They've saved me multiple times. Still got the ugly fucking mirror right here. I have, let's see, previous to me buying these, I dropped the bike, and that happened right there. Nice big crack. Fucker's $160. So kind of holding off on that because it still works. You have to buy the whole new master cylinder piece, unfortunately. I have put, I almost forgot this because I can't see it, the throttle tamer. It's a G2 throttle tamer. It has the 400 cam on it now, and it just makes the initial throttle response it's toned down quite a bit from the factory setting, so it's not as herky-jerky when you're in the rough stuff. And honestly, I thought it was going to be a little bit less aggressive, but in reality it wasn't as big of a difference as I thought it was going to be. I bought the Tusk radiator cap, so it like moves up the pressure or whatever. But what I really liked is that it has a little temperature sensor. I don't know if it's the most accurate, but I'm a numbers guy, so I like seeing just the temps that I'm running roughly. As you guys can see right here, I just put a little shorty, fuel tank breather on it. The bike is completely desmogged. So you got that right there. I had to buy this little plug. And then I basically took all the extra fucking shit out in canisters and stuff. That was not the biggest change, but just one less thing to break. I also changed the thermostat. I changed it. I think the OEM one is like 210 that the fan turns on, and I changed mine to a 200. It's out of like a 1984 BMW 318 or some shit like that. And so that just helps the fan turn on sooner. Gearing. The gearing, I got a 13 tooth in the front, 48 in the rear. That's been perfect for my riding. 6 gear, 65, I say is probably I'm pretty comfortable with. Any faster than that, I probably wouldn't want to cruise for it a long time. But this isn't something that it's meant to cruise on the highway anyways. So I have no problem you know, going faster than that. But if I was just gonna cruise at a steady pace at like 80, this gearing, in my opinion, is a little bit too low. Or, you know, it's the RPMs will be too high. Let's just say that, so we don't get confused here. All right, let's see. Next thing, one of the biggest things that I've done to this bike so far, and some of you will know just by looking at it, there's 2 valve stems. That's right, I put tubeless on this thing. So for you guys that don't know, just a real quick overview. Tubeless allows you to run your tire without a tube in it, which is why it's called tubeless. There's basically an inner you do still run a tube, but basically there's an inner tube that pumps up to 110 psi that pushes the sidewall on the side and blocks off all these little holes to where the spokes go through. And so basically this right here is the inner tube, which is at about 100 psi, and then here's the psi for the actual tire. I have ran down to 4 psi. No, I did like 2 psi when I was fucking around on just some, like a rock garden area to get a lot of traction. Holy shit, that is by far the best upgrade I've done to any bike. You tell me how much. Normally when I'm trail riding, I've been riding at 6 psi. If you can't understand the difference between riding a tire from 12, like I usually ran 12 before, 12 psi to 6 psi, the amount of traction that you gain is ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. I recommend that to anyone. I'm not going to talk about it any more than that. That's what I've done to tubeless. It's on there. Also have the Tusk radiator, Tusk disc guard right here. It's taking a little bit of a beating. I like to drop my bike a lot because I like to try shit that's beyond my level, so you can see the sides are scratched up pretty well. I cut down the rear, like where the license plate at. It used to be like way down here, so I cut that, just put fucking 2 bolts in it, called her good. But yeah, that's kind of just a little overview. I've probably missed something, but that's what I've done. I should have bought radiator guards because I have bent them. I don't even know if you can see. I have bent the ends in a little bit. I should have bought radiator guards. That's what I'm going to be buying somewhat soon. But other than that, guys, yeah, I probably put close to maybe $600 or $700 in parts on this thing. Great bike so far. Love it, love it, love it. Being able to ride on the street and on the dirt, it's a game changer, guys. Game changer. Every time I go camping, you're not limited by anything. There's so many more trails I'm getting to now because I don't have to ride 30 miles of trails just to get there, where I could ride 10 miles of pavement at, you know, twice the speed, and then I'm a whole, it's just, you're just riding so many more places. It's fucking awesome. As you guys know, my dad has the 350 FE501S. We bought it at the same time. His is the 16 as well, and same for him. Game changer. Does not look back at all. They were expensive bikes. You guys know that. KTM, Husqvarna, expensive bikes, but totally fucking worth it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, this is just a quick little overview. I'm going to be doing a 2-month or 3-month review on this bike here soon. Just letting you guys know my thoughts about it. So yeah, this is just what I've done to the bike. Hope you guys enjoyed it. There she blows. Sexy ass. Love the bike. You guys are going to be seeing a lot more videos of it. Take it easy, guys. Peace.